What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It is another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, that God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. Today, we're going to talk about something that I'm actually really excited about that was just announced maybe a few hours ago. With the release of Evolving Skies, we all now know that it's obviously made up of Eevee Heroes and then a couple other Japanese sets, Sky Stream and Towering Perfection, I think are the names. And what everybody was really excited about from Eevee Heroes were all the alternate art Eeveeloutions. So basically every Eeveeloution gets an alternate art V and an alternate art VMAX. Well, somebody that was buying base set, jungle, and fossil booster packs when they were 10 years old like myself, obviously we are huge fans of the Kanto original Gen 1 starters. But we found out pretty soon before Evolving Skies came out that the original Kanto Gen 1 alternate art Eeveeloutions were cut from the set. That means the Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon alternate art Vs and VMAXs were all cut from the set, which means that they were going to come out as promos at some point in time. And so today we just have announcements that I just saw on PokeGuardian. Big shout out to my buddy San over at Bulba Squad for sending me this link, that they just announced this special, I guess they're special VMAX premium collection boxes that come with promo cards of each one. So there's a Vaporeon box, a Flareon box, and a Jolteon box. And you get a big old promo that is going to be the promo of the alternate art VMAX, as well as a normal sized card of the alternate art V and the alternate art VMAX. So we all kind of knew that these were going to come as promos, but now we have announcements about these specific boxes. And it's kind of a mixed bag of opinions. Excuse me while Dexter's over there making noise and rattling his collar. There's kind of some mixed opinions, at least in my head, thinking about these. One, very, very cool that these will be readily available, and I guess easy-ish to get. But on the other hand, alternate arts have been like a special pull, a special hit that you get. So this is a little bit of a, I don't know, not necessarily a bad thing, but it just makes me wonder what's going to happen to the market on alternate art cards. So before we jump into talking about the box and really, digesting what's going to come in the box and the price point and when it's going to come out and all those good things, I want to remind you guys that if this is your first time to the channel and you like all things Pokemon, I try to bring you guys 2 to 3 videos a week on Pokemon. So make sure to hit that subscription button and that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on anything. Try and bring lots of fun and informative, all kinds of different content like you're not really seeing on many other Pokemon channels. So jumping into these boxes, we have releases today from PokeGuardian. The Vaporeon VMAX, Jolteon VMAX, Flareon VMAX Premium Collection Special Art or Alternative Art boxes have been revealed. So the interesting thing was with Eevee Heroes, you could pull the Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon V alternate art cards from the set. But the VMAX alternate arts of Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, you couldn't pull from the set. They were limited lottery promos in Japan, and you could there's only 3,000 sets of them. So that was a very limited card for the VMAX alternate arts. And this kind of reminds me of the Marnie full art trainer that was in Shiny Star V. That was a very, very sought after card for Shiny Star V. Very rare, very hard to get in Japanese. That was cut from Shining Fates that became a promo inside of this box right here. And we saw the English card valued, plummet to around $30 or $40, while the Japanese promo was holding solid around $300, $400 for a while because it was very limited. So I see an interesting connection there, that if a Japanese card is incredibly rare and it gets cut from the English set that is its equivalent, in the English TCG, then that card may very well become a promo in English that's not hard to find. So that's an interesting thing to think about as we go through and discuss this. But it's interesting to know that the Vs for Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon you could pull from Eevee Heroes, but the VMAXs were limited promos, limited to 3,000. So the special art V cards of the Gen 1 Eeveeloutions were cut from Evolving Skies. So in these promo boxes, you will get the alternate art Vs, but also an alternate art VMAX card, as well as a jumbo VMAX card of, whatever the specific Pokemon is. So there's a Flareon box, a Vaporeon box, in a Jolteon box. And these, I gotta say, they look cool. The pricing on them right here says it's about 38 pounds, which translates to about $50 USD. So these boxes should be priced anywhere from $40 to $50 USD, I would assume. And they also come with 5 other booster packs. So it makes me think that $40 to $50 range with 2 good promos and a pin and 5 booster packs probably sounds about right. 40 to 50 bucks probably sounds accurate. So if we try and zoom in, something that's interesting is people are gonna buy these up like crazy because they want the alternate art of the original Gen 1 Eeveeloutions, Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. How many times can I say that? Drop a comment down below if I've already said that a ton of times and you're tired of hearing those names. But everybody's gonna want these alternate arts. People are gonna buy these boxes just for those promos. And if you look really close at the artwork, it doesn't look like Pokemon's putting packs in there that are that great. I can see what looks to be a Chilling Rain. I can see what looks to be a Vivid Voltage, which isn't bad. Probably some base. So out of the 5 packs, I'm betting we might get 1, maybe 2 Evolving Skies packs. And then probably some other excess bulk pack sets that, you know, Pokemon's just needing to get rid of. And so 40 to 50 bucks. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good value for what you're going to get here? This article does say that the release date should be December 3rd. Now this is obviously pricing are in pounds, so I'm assuming this is a UK article, but around December 3rd, so just in time for right before Christmas, people to buy these for Christmas. So that's after Celebrations comes out, right? Several months after Celebrations. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think these will be hard to find? This seems like the perfect type of item that's going to be stocked at big box stores all the time, over and over and over. I highly doubt that something like this would be limited, especially in the English Pokemon TCG, because like I mentioned before, and I want to know your guys' comments on this down in the comments below, we had the Marnie full art trainer from Shiny Star V that was a very hard pull. Very likely it was like the chase card of that set outside of the Charizards. It was even more valuable than the Charizards for a good long while. And then we ported over to Shining Fates, and the Marnie full art trainer got cut from Shining Fates and then put into this Marnie tournament collection box, which, I mean, the value of the promo dropped, you know, to about 10% of what it was, from around $400 to around $30 to $40 for the English version. So we see right there, and this has happened in the past before, where something in the Japanese sets that's very rare and coveted gets cut from the English sets and then becomes a promo in English and becomes very, very easy to get. So you see with the Japanese sets of the VMAXs, of the alt art Jolteons, Vaporeons, and Flareons, that they were limited to 3,000 and only specific lottery winners could get them. They were cut from the English sets, and now they're being put in premium collection boxes, VMAX boxes, that as promos that are probably going to be widely produced. So I personally, I think it's a good thing. It's a bad thing. It's a mixed bag. Good because these Eeveeloutions that may very well be some of the, if not the most popular Eeveeloutions of them all, should be relatively easy to get. And if you can't find the boxes, the promo cards raw should hold a fairly low value, because it's arguably easier to get a Jolteon V alternate art than it would be to get a regular old Jolteon V full art from actually pulling it from the set, because you can just get it out of the box. So it stands to reason that the prices on these cards should be a lot lower. And I'm curious what you guys think. Do y'all like that? Do y'all like that the Marnie box had that promo and made it a lot more affordable in English? And then for the collectors out there that really want the thing that's rarer, that's harder to get, you still have the Japanese option. Same thing with these 3 Eeveeloution VMAX alternate arts. Do y'all like that the promos are going to be a lot easier to get in English? And then for the, you know, people that just want to collect the rarer, harder to get thing, like I enjoy the rarer, harder to get things, there's still those Japanese options out there that you would have to buy on the secondary market. There's no chance for us to be able to actually get them now because the lotteries are done. I want to know what you guys think about that. I am not certain. For me, it's kind of a mixed bag. I see both sides. I like that they're going to be easier to get, but I don't like that the English ones won't have very much collectability as far as, you know, they're being limited or hard pulls. But I like the balance. I like the balance of there's the rest of the Eeveeloutions that are very difficult to pull the alternate arts from Evolving Skies. But then now we have these right here, these three that are some of the most popular that are going to be easier to get. So there's a balance there, right? So I think it's probably a pretty good and safe move. Leaves some of the Eeveeloutions up to chance, where you still have to buy the packs and open them and hope to get one, or buy it secondary, and then put some of these Eeveeloutions that are incredibly popular in collection boxes. And for Pokemon, it's a smart way to get rid of a bunch of packs of Sword and Shield base and Chilling Reign and Battle Styles that nobody's really buying as much as they would buy Evolving Skies. So I want to know what you guys think. I think it's very, very interesting. I'm honestly excited. I would probably get my hands on all three, just because those are, Jolteon's my favorite Eeveeloution of all. So I think that's really, really cool. I'd love to have a PSA 10 of the Jolteon V and VMAX. But we do have these coming out on December 3rd. Looks like they're probably going to be around $40 to $50 each. And they're going to come with 5 packs. You're going to get the alternate art V, the alternate art VMAX, the alternate art VMAX in a jumbo, as well as a pin. So very exciting. I think it's going to be cool. I want to know what you guys think. This is information and news that's just coming out today. So the video that was scheduled for today is going to get pushed to next week. But let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty excited about it. Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think this is going to be a bad thing? Or is this something that you're excited about, that you'll be able to get the Kanto Gen 1 Eeveeloution alt arts a lot easier if you're a huge fan of them like I am? Drop me a comment down in the comment section below and let me know. Also, for those of y'all that actually watched to the end, would y'all like to see a discussion on alternate arts becoming promos? Would you like to see me do a discussion video with the other content creators that are quite knowledgeable how this could affect the Pokemon market? If that's something that you're interested in, for those of y'all that actually watch to the end, drop me a comment down below and let me know that too. All right, my friends, well, I hope I earned your subscription today. I hope you check out some of these other videos. Lots of great stuff I know you will enjoy. If you haven't already, hit that subscription button and that notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up, because likes are free and it really does help. And like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. We'll see you next time.